Hi guys, it's me, Melanie from Ireland. Today I want to show you something and I think it's pretty neat. Hallo, ich bin's Melanie aus Irland. Ich möchte euch heute gerne was zeigen und ich denke mal, ist richtig cool. I made embellishments for a card. So this is basically a book paper star. Das ist ein Stern, den ich aus Bücherpapier gemacht, also Buchseiten gemacht habe. And it's an embellishment. It's ein Embellishment. It's soft. It has this stuff inside. Es ist ein sehr weicher Stern. Ich habe den hiermit ausgefüllt. I padded it basically. Can you hear that? It's bouncy. It's delicious. So they're not flat. Die sind also nicht flach. And what it looks like in the end, it looks like this. How nice is that, isn't it? Guckt euch das mal an. Das sieht toll aus. Has a lot of movement, this card. Es ist sehr viel Bewegung drin. That's what you could do with these embellishments. Now, let's get to it. What you need is, first of all, you need die cuts. Was braucht ihr? Ihr braucht Stanzen. You need dies. I took these. They're from AliExpress. Die sind vom AliExpress. You will cut them out a couple of times. And what I call it, this is the beautiful side. This is the ugly side, right? When you cut it out, there comes out the side which is cut, which looks really neat, nice. And then you have like an ugly side. That's important. Also was ich immer sage, du hast eine schöne Seite und du hast eine hässliche Seite. Wenn man die ausschneidet, und das ist die Seite, die geschnitten wird, die ist immer schön. Die hat einen schönen Rand. Und wenn man die umdreht, sie hat einen hässlichen Rand. Also hübsch und hässlich oder schön und hässlich. Ist wichtig, weil ich werde es noch erklären und dann brauchen wir, we're gonna need these terminals for explaining later on. So that's why I'm telling you this. I know you know that. Ich weiß, dass ihr das wisst, aber wir brauchen das später noch, damit ich mich nicht doppelt erkläre. So, I actually put one of those on. I bought these ready-made. See, they actually garlands. Also ich habe hier die im Laden gekauft, die habe ich nicht ausgeschnitten. Das war eigentlich eine Girlande, aber ich habe den Punkt hier drinnen gelassen. So I used one of them. You don't have to. It's just a suggestion, right? Of course you need that stuff. That's like filling. Ihr braucht diese Wattefüllung. A scissor is okay. If we need it, we probably don't. I took this for stuffing in the stuffing, you know, um die Füllung reinzustopfen, habe ich dieses Gerät genommen. You can take a skewer, or I actually used this before, but it ripped the paper, so it's too broad. It's good for keeping the gap open. So we need clips if you have. They're from my sewing machine. If you don't have them, use these guys. Also ihr könnt Büroklammern nehmen oder diese Clips zum Nähen, um später das zu schließen. So, erstmal, damit es trocknet. We need these clips for drying. I use this one. That's for roughening up the edges on that card. See here? It's a little tool which has like blades in it. And you rough it up. And I used this. Also wir haben das hier, um die Ecken aufzurauen. You can take a scissor or sandpaper. Ihr könnt auch eine Schere nehmen oder Sandpapier. Dann habe ich hier gilding wax, gold wax. That's for give it some shine. And here. And I took the stress oxide for the stars. Here's tea dye, and only on the edges to give it more depth, a bit darker, the vintage photo. Right, let's get into it. But now I only, and I used satin ribbon to make a little bow. Right, but we're here for the embellishment, aren't we? Let's put some paper underneath. We need glue. I take this. This is super old, at least 10 years, but I always fill it up because it's very handy to have. Just go around the edges. Stay close to the edge as good as you can. I figured that book pages are really good because they look a bit shabby and they glue together really good. You can take cardstock, but I think it's a bit too stiff. Or maybe you can use normal paper, like for copy paper or something. You can stamp on it and then use it. Oh, almost made a mistake. Look, that's when happens when you talk. Now leave a gap like this because we have to put in the bedding. Now take the ugly sides are inside, right? So take the nice sides outside. Die schönen Seiten nach außen. Und ich habe festgestellt, dass wenn man das bei diesen Sternchen am besten geht es mit Bücherseiten, weil die nicht so fest sind. Ihr könnt natürlich auch Kopierpapier nehmen und das vorher bestempeln oder so. Das geht auch. Now, where's my gap? Jetzt muss ich natürlich den Eingang finden. Ihr müsst ein bisschen was freilassen, ne? Sonst könnt ihr nachher euer Dingens nicht reinfüllen. Look. I keep it like this. And now it needs to dry. Press it down really well. We go around a bit. Ihr müsst immer drum rum. Ich nehme mal hier so ein bisschen Tuch. I take a bit of paper, towel and just press it really good. Ihr müsst das wirklich ganz gut there. Nice and snug. It's still a bit wet. You know what? I'm cheating a bit. Excuse me. Now it's gonna be loud, and I don't know how to get rid of the noise when I edit my because I'm a technological dinosaur. So I'm gonna dry that now in front of you guys, and please cover your ears. That should do it. Yeah, it's just a bit. Right. Cheating today, aren't we? Now you take your bedding, your wool stuff. I don't know what it's poly something. Jetzt nehmt ihr eure. Ich entschuldige mich nochmal dafür, dass ich gerade geföhnt habe, aber es geht nun mal nicht anders. Ich muss das hier mal ein bisschen vorantreiben. So, you take immer ein bisschen, ne? Bit a bit, one bit at a time. And you just stuff it in there. And every little, I call them little arms. In jedes kleine Ärmchen von dem Stern hier, in jede Zacke kommt jetzt hier so ein bisschen Watte rein. Let me call it cotton. It's not, but bedding. I don't know. So what do you say? The Queen's burial today really shook me up. It's like using your little grandma, you know. Known her. She was around all my life, basically. And I come from a household where we read a lot of those magazines, you know. I always call them old people magazines. The tabloids, whatever. And she was always present. And my grandmother's was just soaking everything in. Das macht mich heute ein bisschen traurig, weil die Queen wird heute beerdigt. Und in unserem Haus, wir haben immer diese ganzen Frauenzeitschriften gehabt durch meine Omas, die haben die immer gelesen. My great grandma, she always bought these magazines and read them, passed them down to my grandma, and she passed them down to my mom, and my mom passed them down to me, you know. Also meine Uroma hat sich immer diese Magazine gekauft, diese ganzen Zeitschriften. Und dann hat sie meine Oma, also meine Uroma hat sie gekauft, meine Oma hat sie dann gelesen und hat sie meiner Mama gegeben und meine Mama hat sie mir gegeben. Basically, I grew up with the royals. Ich bin also mit den Royalen aufgewachsen. And we were really shocked when Diana died. Wir waren wirklich geschockt, als Diana gestorben ist. And now she is... It's not my queen. I'm not English. I'm not British or something. I live in Ireland, in the Republic. But it feels like losing my grandmothers all over again. Also ich bin ja nicht englisch oder britisch. Ich lebe ja in der irischen Republik. Und es fühlt sich wirklich so an, als würde man seine Oma wieder verlieren. Yeah, she was a good woman. Pretty woman. Very kind, very nice. I liked her. So really, when she died, I was like, oh, wow, no. See, I can't get this up here without sticking out. Now we have to. Now, enough of that sad stuff. Let's do some crafting. Genug jetzt von dem Traurigen. I'm closing the gap now, as you can see. That's a bit fiddly, really. Ich mache jetzt hier genug von dem traurigen Zeug. Jetzt mache ich hier erstmal alles zu. Sneaky bugger. We can cut that off later. Now, hold it tight. Now, when you have them, it's really handy to have one of those clips. Put one here. Put one here. And maybe put one here. And you're done. See? They're really cute. I put on this one, I put actually a bit of gesso. Now you can put... Ich habe hier ein bisschen Gesso aufgemacht. Also ihr seid fertig jetzt, ne? Also macht hier noch die Clips ran. Oh, there's a gap. Look, if you see gaps like that, just go by with a little bit of glue and just fix it. Wenn ihr seht, dass da irgendwelche bisschen Kleber und fertig ist und gut ist. There you go. Now, we try that. Also auf dem hier habe ich schon ein bisschen Gesso drauf gemacht. Sieht so ein bisschen mehr shabby aus dann, ne? Gives it a bit of shabby chic look with the gesso on it. I keep my blending walnut photo, vintage photo. See, it's very easy. But with that one I need later. I'm going to go with tea dye first. That's vintage photo. We want tea dye. I'm too close. I'm sorry. Whatever. No, really. I put my daughter on that case. Also, ich bin ein bisschen nah. Ich habe hier echt nur so einen kleinen Ständer, wo ich mein Handy drauf habe. Have a little. I put my daughter on the case. I said, yeah, think of something for better. She's quite nifty, like her mom. Yeah, so if you want to, you can do it like this. I mean, it's up to you what you do with your stars. I'm just giving suggestions, right? Just be very careful. It's delicate. They're very delicate. So take that off. It looks like, actually looks pretty nice like that already, doesn't it? Now, Monday morning. Ugh. That was the tea dyes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's dig into the vintage photo. I love that color, really, I do. It's when you're into shabby chic, you definitely want to have Distress Oxide vintage photo. So, das war jetzt Tee. I only just go on the edges. See? Just to give it more depth. Nur die Ecken mit dem dunkleren, die Kanten. Just give it a bit of love. Nur ein bisschen Zärtlichkeit hier am Rand. Ah, look at that. It looks delicious. Oh, so shabby. Oh, so chic. Now, basically, that's what it's all about. You can take actually this one and put it on there. That would be nice. Look at that. Or go maybe like this. Right, that's it. 20 minutes almost. As I said, that's the card I made with it. Right? Actually, the idea of the gesso on it was here. That works really good. Next card. Gonna do it like this. Now, folks, thanks for watching. And big shout out to my new subscribers. Ein großes Hallo und herzlich willkommen. Happy welcomes to my channel, to my new subscribers. Really appreciate that. Really love you guys. Wirklich, ich freue mich über jeden, der hier abonniert. Und please be so kind and leave me a comment what you think of my crafts. Well, in general, that keeps the algorithm up, so I can reach more people. I would love that. I like to interact with people. Also gebt mir ein Däumchen hoch, schreibt mir, wenn ihr so lieb seid, bitte auch einen Kommentar, weil dann ist dieser Algorithmus, der wird dann gepusht. Und sagt mir doch einfach, was ihr denkt so. Okay? Enough talking. I don't like that when I talk so much. No. So that should be dry by now. Look what we just did. Isn't it cute? I love doing that. It's therapeutic. Now here's still a gap. This needs to go back on. Just check it. There. Love you guys. Bye. Have a good start in the week. Hab euch alle lieb. Denkt dran. Bis dann. Tschüss.